Hello, Dazzle. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me today. I'm glad that you are here. Today, I want to talk about comfort foods. We've all got them. Those things that we like to eat and drink because they help us emotionally feel better. They're foods that we associate with the good times in life. For those of us with chronic illness, they are also foods that are safe for us to eat, ones that won't lead us to having a flare or trigger any of our sensory issues. For some of us, these kinds of foods are pretty hard to come by because there is a long list of things that causes our bodies to flare up, have reactions, or trigger sensory issues. These are the foods that we can safely eat without worrying that it will trigger our sensory issues or flare up our medical problems. These are safe. A large part of why they're so comforting is because they are safe. When you have a long history of foods causing you to feel some kind of physical discomfort, it became difficult to trust your food. But these few gems are the treasures because they can be trusted. Every time you go to them and get the comfort of that safe eating experience, it adds to the emotional comfort that they provide. They become lifelong friends that you make sure to always have on hand for when things get emotionally or physically difficult. Which foods these are different for everyone and are as diverse as the bodies that we see in humanity. But despite this diversity, we all share having comfort foods in common. So, my go to comfort foods are the saltiness of popcorn, the crunch of celery. There's also the tartness of the dill pickle. Then there is the divine goodness of the cheese and dill pickle quesadilla. All right, I know that last one is weird, but you should try it before you knock it. But in the end, it doesn't matter if I'm the only person on the planet who eats it because it is one of those foods that I know that I can rely on. There's also sashimi, ramen, and rice that I can always just regularly count on. So many people are surprised by my comfort food selection. I've been told that these are unusual selections and that they tend towards the bland side. To this, I'll shrug. You're welcome to consume whatever foods give you pleasure and don't cause you harm. For me, these are the foods that can be relied upon to always be a pleasure to consume and never cause me physical discomfort. So while we're on the topic of comfort foods, I'll go ahead and list a few of the foods that I will never eat. There are tomatoes and beef because they cause me intestinal discomfort. There are the pineapples and bananas because the mouthfeel is distressing. Then there are the foods that I have an on and off again relationship with, such as peanut butter, which has a laxative effect on me. There are also hot peppers, which, if applied judiciously, can be a wonderful and pleasant warmth to a meal without any distress. But more often than not, their cook is heavy handed, and I end up with an altogether different experience. So, what about you? What are your comfort foods? Are there any foods that you'll just never eat? And what about the ones that you keep coming back to, even though you probably shouldn't? Well, that's about it for my rambling today. Thanks for coming and spending some time with me. If you like the video, click on the like button. It really does help. And until we talk again, you guys be sure to take care of yourselves. Bye!